Hey guys, how you doing here this evening? Well, uh, the sun has set where I am, and doing a presentation here for Glide Gear. Okay, just got this in the mail. Now, the Glide Gear system, in my opinion, is the best investment you can make in a product of this nature. Okay, what it is basically a track. Okay, and you have an assembly here, like a roller assembly that basically just rolls across the base itself here. Okay, now a couple of things when you're doing this. I did this real quick just to show you. Okay, we have on both ends. Now, excuse my dirty table, but this is my garden table. The wife ain't too happy because I've taken our patio and turned it into a vegetable rack. But anyway, we have these adjustable legs. Okay, so you can lower this end the whole way down, or you can raise it up high. Either way, you can lower this in front of it. You can lower the front if you had to, and again, that's just to give you the mobility of different angles when you're shooting. Okay, now the reason we're targeting the Glide Gear system, especially if you're a storm chaser. Okay, now not to say that you want to shoot a tornado using a Glide Gear, but you can. We're talking about static images. You have a sunset, you got a beautiful cloud scenery. Okay, you've got fog on the mountain, and you want to be able to get a nice time-lapse panorama of that view. Okay, the Glide series. Okay, they have the Glide Gear series. All right, as you can see, that's the front of it. Okay, but it has adjustments. This adjustment here, this is what locks the plate down. Okay, so you can actually lift this up in the air and it'll stay stationary. All right, and then you loosen it up. You have one knob here that controls your left, it controls your ball here. Okay, and the one in the back can control the ability for the whole mount to rotate 360. Okay, so you can again get that different angle that you're looking for. Now remember, this is predominantly used for time-lapse photography. Now, okay, so you're asking, well, what moves the base? Well, basically what you're doing is Glide Gear, they're going to be coming out with a motorized system that'll physically attach to the base, and then you can adjust the motor. So the motor is going to do this. Okay, it's going to do it for you. All right, at a more consistent, steady pace. Right now, of course, you control the motion of the camera, and I would recommend removing your straps. Okay, because they may get in the way. Use a timer. All right, if your camera has a built-in timer, definitely use it. Okay, if you don't, use your remote timer. All right, and then all you're doing is when it's in sport mode or whatever mode you set, continuous shooting, all you're doing, you're simply controlling the axis or the motion forward by yourself. Okay, you can see how smooth that is. Okay, the bearings that they use in here are a silicone, and you can kind of see it there. That's a silicone shim. That's a self-lubricating shim, and it rides easily across the base. There's like zero friction. Okay, it also has a bubble, a little bubble there for your balance. Okay, to make sure that the thing is centered or off center, whatever. So that's nice to have a little bubble there. Okay, it comes in handy. Okay, this is their larger version. I believe this is 40 some inches. Okay, I love it. It's absolutely perfect. Like I said, I'm going to be testing it out tomorrow to give you guys some video sampling, shooting time lapses of clouds, and also features up close. Okay, so we'll be experimenting with it, and I definitely encourage people to consider purchasing from Glide Gear their assembled product. It took me 1 minute to hook this thing up, guys. 1 minute. Okay. Oh, it has a ball here. Okay, this is a separate ball you buy. I mean, you can mount the camera right to the base if you want to. They have this ball assembly, and the ball assembly gives you more diversity. You know, like I said, you can tilt the, let me show you here, we can tilt the camera down if we had to, okay? Without this assembly here, you're not going to be able to do this, okay, because it's flat on the mount, all right? But with the ball assembly, it allows you to get a different perspective on what you're shooting, okay, up close. And again, as you can see, I'm moving it, okay? So I can move it. See, there's the strap. See the problem with the strap? That's why I said don't use it with the strap, okay? So again, it allows you so much diversity in shooting a lot of different angles, okay? So it's definitely well worth it, all right? Okay, and also the mount. To remove the mount, you just untwist this little knob, and it frees up the mount, okay? You have to undo it the whole way, and then it just slides right off. It just slides right off the mount there, okay? So, okay. Another cool feature this thing has, okay? It disassembles really quick, all right? Let me show you here. But again, the ball itself, okay, removes off the base. You simply twist it off, okay? Comes right off. There's your stud. Okay, and I believe the stud is stuck inside of my mount. There's another stud that goes on here, and it's actually stuck up inside of the ball right now. I have to remove it later, okay? The whole assembly itself, okay, to get the legs off, you simply undo the screw. Okay, again, it takes you 1 minute to hook this thing up, okay? And it comes right off. The legs pop off, okay? Real simple, very simple to take apart. Okay, and there you go. Now again, can you make this? I don't think so. Don't get me wrong, people have made homemade sliders, okay, out of a variety of things, everything from PVC to, but folks, you can't go wrong, okay? I mean, an aluminum base, sturdy, it has, you know, all the functions you could ever ask for, okay? So I strongly encourage you to check out the Glide Gear system. Okay,